Welcome to WorldCom Consulting. We are here today to take a few minutes of your time to talk about the University of West Georgia's Office of the Registrar. We are here to protect the future of communication today. Has this ever been you, anxiously waiting to register for classes at 12:01 a.m., only to find out there's a hold on your account? Your emails go unanswered, your phone calls go unheeded, and there's a multitude of people sitting around to help you, but they don't seem to care. Well, we are WorldCom Consulting, and we are here to help with these problems. After this presentation, you're going to be familiar with our company background, who we are, a little bit of what we do, the registrar office communication barriers currently, such as unanswered emails, unanswered phone calls, and holds on your account. And finally, our recommendations to improve the Office of the Registrar communication. Now I'm going to introduce you to Victoria, who is going to talk a little bit about our company background.
Despite the fact that the WorldCom Consulting team all graduated from the University of West Georgia around the same time and co-founded WorldCom 20 years ago, we are a culturally diverse team with specialties in a variety of business concentrations. I'm Victoria Deese. I'm the marketing specialist.
I'm Todd. I'm the Management Information System Specialist.
I'm Kyra Mitchell. I'm the Management Specialist.
I'm Winley. I'm Finance Specialist.
I'm Yishuang, Finance Specialist.
Over the last 20 years, countless prominent Atlanta businesses have utilized our services to improve their communications issues, such as Hooters when they were trying to rebrand from a sports bar to a family-safe restaurant, Sweetwater whenever they're planning the release of their newest brew, and Georgia State University when they were having similar registrar communication issues. At WorldCom, our slogan is protecting the future of communication today. Our vision statement is to continually be a trusted consulting firm known for providing optimal communication services. Our mission statement is to provide the most encouraging and beneficial services to improve communication, promoting our clients' success. And now Wynn is going to explain the statement of need for our proposal.
Okay. As the increasing number of student populations, the problems also increased a lot, such as the long time waiting in the department and the overloaded work. In the future, if you consult our company, we have many ways to solve your communication issues. The students will be more satisfied with the services in your department, and more students want to study in UWG. In turn, your department can gain a lot of reputations. We will enrich the jobs in your department and to make the communications between the staffs and the students more efficient and effective. Now we have internal and external communications presented by Kyra.
Hello, everyone. Our consulting team has developed we have reviewed the internal and external communications of the registrar's office. First, I will begin with the internal communications. The most used internal communications through the stakeholders is primarily through email, and this is more convenient for them since there are different people in the department. They also communicate through staff meetings, and in these meetings they discuss the current registrar business. And the way they communicate during these meetings are through questions. They give their concerns and also their input on current business. Next is the employee training, and in the trainings they discuss system training and also the department policies. In other words, the registrar's department shows how they operate. Next are the external communications, and this is really close to the internal communications. They communicate through email to their students. Sometimes you can't expect to speak with the same person. And lastly, the call center. This is where you can call and they will answer all registrar-related questions. However, there's a chance that you can be put on hold. I've had a situation where I was put on hold and my question went unanswered. And also it can be transferred to the wrong person, and there's not prompt response communication. Okay, our team has developed a strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis. So internally, the registrar's office is very helpful because they always have a record of student information, such as your student transcripts, your registered classes, or job ad information. However, there is a lack of quick response communication with the registrar's office. Another thing that's helpful is on the registrar's office website, they have registrar tutorials and WolfWatch tutorials. And this is very helpful for students who have maybe transferred to our school, or for college freshmen who aren't sure how to register for classes, or they're not sure what WolfWatch is. And also there's a lack of social media usage. A lot of college students use social media, and that's a lack that the registrar's office has. Okay, externally, our consulting team feels that the registrar's office could have more advertisement on campus as far as posters to let everyone know what the registrar's office is and how they can help them. Also, more opportunities for student involvement. And some threats would be the reliance on other departments and also less student involvement. Now we will have the recommendations proposal presented by Ray.
Our company has come up with the formula for success. That is departmental image times marketization times environmental adaptation equals to departmental success. Based on this formula, we think there are 3 sections that the registrar department should move on. The first part is about departmental image. We suggested that the registrar department should give impressive orientation introductions, because orientation is the first place that students can gain impression of a university or a department. So we should take this chance to create a positive image. We think the department may distribute colorful ads with their own stories related to their daily works on the back of the paper. And they can also offer some small gifts when the orientation is over. That will help build a friendly image. Then the department should do some reception and information training for their employees. That's to say, when the customer enters the department, there should be professional employees warmly welcome and guide them. They may offer help by asking, how may I help you? Or do you have an appointment with somebody? When answer the phone, the employees should also be patient and really trying to help solve the problems. The second part is about student involvement. We think the department should help before help is needed. That includes answering the emails from students as soon as possible and put the answer for problems such like enrollment and loan status before the problem is occurred. And this suggestion is actually come from our own experience, because when we emailed the registrar department, they didn't answer our emails for 2 or 3 days. The second thing is to create an easy way to access this website. We know the original web link for the registrar department is on the bottom of the UWG homepage, so we suggest to put it on the top of the website. The most important part of the student involvement is the frequently asked questions sections. We suggest that department put this section on an eye-catching area and they should also update and check those questions frequently, like once a week. The final part is about external environment. To gain the involvement from the external environment, we suggest the register department use more social media like Facebook or Twitter. Because according to the external and internal communication, we know that these departments only use UWG website and Gmail for its communication. We suggest they also put those web links on the UWG page so the customer can follow them better. Finally, they can use multiple media advertising like posters, short videos, and memorable mascots. That's easy and economy for them to reach the goal. In conclusion, the above 7 recommendations will help the registrar department build its friendly departmental image and gain the student involvement, also improve its external environment communication. Let's welcome Kyra.
All right, everyone, by the next registration period, with our consulting company, registration will be more streamlined. You'll be able to go into your account on your specific registration date, and then you'll be able to register classes without any holds, because the registrar department will know what the problems are and solve them for you before your registration date. Second, the problems will receive immediate attention. Now when you send a question to the registrar, you may get a response from 2 or 3 people, or they may have to transfer you to another department. There will be a specific person for a specific problem, so that it will receive quicker attention. And finally, no more student status stress. What is that, you may ask? Well, I had an issue with the registrar department when I had to defer my loans to come back to school. They said I wasn't a student here. I was already registered, taking classes, and it took literally 2 months for Sally Mae to finally get that I'm a student here. So, after all that stress, I can put emphasis on this myself, knowing that there's going to be a specific person that says, yes, you are a student, you're either full-time or you're part-time, and your loans are deferred because you don't have a job, and you need to go back to school. I'd like to remind you to choose WorldCom Consulting. I'd like to thank you for your attention, and just remember that we want to help you protect the future of communication today. We'll now take any questions about our company, our background, our presentation, or our recommendation.
All right, do we have some questions for our team?
Yes.
How much time or effort will we need to put the recommendations
in place? I think a few months' time will be enough to set these recommendations into place as the next registration period is coming up. Well, I mean, it's already passed for the spring semester, but it'll be coming up again soon for summer. Anyone else?
Yes.
What risks are involved if we use your recommendations? What risks?
What risks?
Yes.
Okay, our risks are going to be for the current employees. They may not know what new system is in place. They might not know how to use it, so there has to be a new sort of training system. And we just made the transition to Gmail, so currently all the staff and faculty and students on campus, they're getting used to Gmail. So our recommendation would also be to include maybe a chat line as well as a frequently asked communications, so you have someone, not necessarily 24/7, but someone more accessible who can answer your question for you or get you to the right department. Yes?
Tell me how the external communication recommendation will improve our departmental image. My question is how the most important recommendation will improve our departmental image.
We think by improving the frequently asked question section, that students will find the answer for their problems in a short time. So they will think our department is professional and friendly. So that's get the department image.
Yes.
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve our department now and into the future?
Why?
Why should we trust
Why?
you?
Okay. Well, as Victoria said, we have decades of experience. We are experienced with the University of West Georgia as we all graduated from here. We have a diverse cultural background and education background as well. So as students here, we know from having to deal with the registrar office for 4 years at least, some of us more, that what works and what doesn't. And we'd just like to implement our policies that we believe are the best because, as Victoria said as well, we can consult with Hooters and also Sweetwater for their latest brews.
All right. Oh, one more question?
Why we working with a consult company of smart trucks?
Working with our consulting company would be a smart choice because of the history of success that the companies that we've helped have had. We've got 20 years worth of experience in promoting local Atlanta companies, and they're all really successful right now.
All right. Thank you very much.